Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back as GURLEY. Here's Romo. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
And he also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Out to the left here to Reed. And he's brought.
Your tight end on that one.
On first down, it's GURLEY. And he's going to be brought.
So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. And the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those. Creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're putting
down. Now a run with the fullback Johnson. And he back to the ground, this time with GURLEY. And across the chalk into the... And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the... They go play action here on first down. And it's in... On play action, Rodgers throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
To your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And no escaping. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And he goes down, but...
As they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch.
Now a play fake here on first down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's...
They're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run, and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they find...
Todd GURLEY, wave goodbye. Touchdown, 49ers!
End zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay.
See if they can figure that out right here. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone for a 10.
Determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the...
Another carry now for GURLEY.
They're seeing the full Todd GURLEY now, and it hurts.
Dumps it off to GURLEY. On the counter, GURLEY. And he'll fight his...
But they've been moving it well all game on the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
He's going to air one out. And incomplete. He
dropped.
They are going for it. It's Romo. So
certainly relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And now there's a scoop, taking it right down Broadway. And he will bring this one back.
To hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is.
Now Romo hit, and he loses the football. He had a jar.
A positive. Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds right.
He wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed the terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Not
Lehman. While they slowed him down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game. When we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the... Really well done.
Now on second down, this is GURLEY. And no room that
Teddy burst.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Running with GURLEY. Todd GURLEY, wave goodbye. Touchdown, 49ers. That sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And he took on first and 10. Here's Rodgers. fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And taking it. That wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down.
Combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran.
And he'll take it in the
second and goal. They didn't wait until it was fourth down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the
guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Romo gonna throw for it. And this one's caught. And
because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit high. We'd tell the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of it. But it fell incomplete.
Rodgers gonna throw. He's got. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field, and he'll get it out. Back to throw. And did he get the feet down? No. He'll look to throw. And he's back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone.
It's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs.
The secondary now on third down. Romo. They get. Oh, it's Gurley. And he's going to. Romo. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a San Francisco first down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into downfield. Scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Now we give to the first man through, and that's Johnson.
Yeah, in that situation, sometimes you catch them by surprise.
It's a pickup. First throw in overtime for Romo. Out to the left here to Reed. On the toss, it's Gurley. And Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game. EA Sports for more. Log on to easports.com.